So last episode on the Washington Wizards MyGM mode, we went and simmed the All-Star weekend. We only had one All-Star participant in Emmanuel Mudiay, but that's alright. We also had two rookies in Walt Hughes and I think it was Jens Meyer, yep. So it was pretty good for them. And our roster looks pretty fresh going into the trade deadline. Meyer's really stepping it up. Now he's getting an average of 20 points per into 20 minutes per game. He's actually not that bad. What if he gets even better than Beal? He's certainly on the track to being better than Beal. If he's got up his potential a little bit, then he'll be good. But you gotta decide what we're gonna do with Kyle Lowry, notably, and I guess some of our bench players, like Aaron Baines. He needs to go. Everyone else seems pretty good. So we could look at some possible trade scenarios, just because you gotta trade somebody every year. Gotta change your roster. That's the only way you're gonna get better. We're 32-20, 83 team chem, 5th in the Eastern Conference, and 3rd in the Southeast Division. So we're playing in a tough division. Taco Fall's teammates have been telling me he's really angry for being subbed from the All-Star game. All-Star team, I mean. It's okay, Taco. You're a good player. They just don't recognize your talent like we do. That's why we signed you. Hey, Alex, I'm sure you heard that I didn't make the All-Star team. There's gotta be something wrong here. I should be there. You need to fix this. Promise to increase minutes next year. Yeah. It didn't make sense to me either. All I can say is that I can guarantee you'll get even more minutes next season, which could make a difference on your stats and then the ballots. Okay, thanks for hearing me out. There we go. We upped what's his face's minutes? Taco Fall's minutes. Emmanuel Mudiay's pumped. Beal's good. Stanley Johnson's okay. Julius is surprisingly okay. Taco's decent. Lowry's good. Walt Hughes is outstanding. So everything's looking pretty good around here. So we could look at some possible trade scenarios, like maybe a Julius Randle trade. He seems like a guy who can easily be dispensable.
2 hours later.
Wait, how we go on the player finder thing? So position, power forward. Personality. Laid back. Maximum age. We'll go with 30 years old. Minimum height, he's gotta be at least 6 feet. 3 years left, it doesn't really matter. Maximum salary, he's gotta make, I don't know. We'll go with 12 million. Free agent type, doesn't matter. The trade clause doesn't matter. Shooting. C- or better. Edge C- or better, doesn't matter. 3-point. On a C or better. Post defense doesn't matter. Rebounding, we need at least a C+. IQ needs at least a C. Doesn't really matter. A potential, we'll put like a B-, or a B or better. Minimum overall has to be at least a 75 or 76. Good 77. How about that? View results. Nobody. How about this? Nope. IQ, how about no? IQ doesn't matter. Nothing. Rebounding. Any? Nope. It's probably that shooting. Looney. Kevin Looney. How about any of them? Let's get Aaron Gordon, Ivan Rabb, Kevin Looney, Leo Gadson. Huh. Leo Gadson seems pretty good. Aaron Gordon seems good too. Trade finder. Julius Randle and their pick. Bradley Beal and their pick. Walt Hughes and their pick. So they want Walt Hughes back. But regardless, they want their pick back. For Leo Gadson. Leo Gadson's actually pretty good. He seems pretty good. So he's averaging 16 points per game. Shooting's good. Post defense is good. Perimeter defense is good. Athleticism's decent. Potential's okay. He seems like a pretty good contender to be our new starting small forward. Or no, power forward, I mean. He is 6'9". He's insane height. Surprisingly, he's fast. He can shoot the three. I would like to attempt this trade. For the future, and for now, too. So, their pick... What are they right now? I'll come back to this, but... Standings. Where are the Houston Rockets? Houston is... They're in the middle of the pack. They're not too bad. Let's go playoff picture. Is Houston even in there? Yeah, they're in the playoff picture. This actually wouldn't be that bad of a trade. Not too bad at all. So go back to Houston. Let's change that. So, and our pick. Picks. Rockets. Or should we hold on to the pick? Could be something else too. Is Alfred Payton? No. Jared Solinger? Nope. Get Memphis' first round pick next year. Entry Burke. Don't need that. Aaron Gordon and Orlando's first round pick next year. Don't need that. Chris Middleton? No. Cameron Payne? Nope. Detroit's first round pick next year. And Avery Bradley. Now. Here it is. Len Gadson. And Donatas Monte-Eunice for Julius Randle and Houston's first round pick.
2 hours later.
Come on, this has got to go through. I'm not giving up Donald Connor here. He's a good defensive player. I'm gonna give up Blake Moody, but nobody seems to want Blake Moody. He's too moody for everybody. We'll take Ernie Sprites. How about that? Will this go through? I'm not giving up Donald Connor. Are you insane? Try this. We're not giving up Donald Connor, you freaking moron. Another one. We're not giving up Donald Connor. We've taken him out of the deal 6 or 7 times here. Getting so ticked off here. Len Gadson, he's a good player. Look at his shooting categories. And his defense is alright too. For Julius, who's lacking in everything. All he's got is his size. That's about it. So, come on. Julius Randle. Their pick this year, they want it back. For Len Gadson. In their pick next year. I think this is completely fair. Will this go through? We're not giving up Donald Connor, you moron. It's 74 overall. Are you insane? Do you have a mental problem? Not interested, okay. So they really want Donald Connor, don't they? We should just go back to the normal trade. Screw getting any draft picks out of them. They are blank when it comes to anything. They want Donald Connor, but I want to keep him because he's a good defensive player. Let's just try it. Julius Randle. Their pick this year for Len Gadson and Donatas Monte-Eunice. Will this go through? Yes. Finally goes through. So we shipped out Julius out to Houston. Help their playoffs. We'll go see this menu. We'll rebuild the rotations. There we go. So now we inserted Len Gadson into the starting lineup. Taco Fall's happy. Everybody's happy. Walt Hughes is happy. Jens Meyer. It's all good. And Donatas Monte-Eunice. You give him some minutes here. There we go. So we've got tons of depth. Hopefully nobody's mad at me. Amateur hour. Hate that GM so much. What you guys heard some rumors are trying to trade for a player in his position. Not true. Yeah, Alex, there's some rumors around that I want to talk to you about. Talk to the player. Guarantee no trade. No trade's happening. Pau's mad at me, but who really cares about Pau? There we go, he's got that boost now. Good to see. Donald Connor, I'm not getting rid of him. That GM is insane for even trying that. So it looks like our lineups are pretty good. So let's go. Contract extensions. We can't sign anybody. I think Lowry wants back this next year. He's gonna resign. Donald Connor. He wants to test his value in free to see, but he's unsure. Aaron Baines wants to go. Clyde Brock wants to resign. Okay, that's good to see. So Aaron Baines, I really want to get rid of that bum. I don't know if that'll mess up anything though. So Baines and Moody. See what we could trade them to. Baines and Moody. So it's like $4 million in salary. Jermaine Keefe, but we're not giving up that Toronto Raptors pick. So Brandon Jennings we can get, but we're not getting a point guard. Jesse Columbus and Washington's first round pick. Oh wait, we get it back. This wouldn't be that bad of a trade. Jesse Columbus for two bums who are really ticked off at me. Who don't even play. Okay. It seems like a good trade. Me and the Raptors are building some chemistry here. Menu looks good. Looks all good. So we got Jesse Columbus now. So I think he's signed for a few more years. And we got rid of those two bumps. Now our bench is pretty good now. Nobody's angry. And we get our pick back next year too. Which is good to see. Okay, so I doubt we need to make any more moves. Our chemistry's already taken too much of a toll. So I guess we could sim through trade deadline. Is there anything you want to trade? So I guess I'll end this episode off right here after that big trade deadline, acquiring Len Gadson for Julius Randle and others too. So make sure to like, subscribe for more Washington Wizards MyGM mode, and thanks for watching, and I will see you later.